Yep. So we back. We are back. Happy Father's Day to whoever claimed the role of being a father. But this is for us every day. Amen. Every single day. From Monday to Monday. We don't need no special day, man. We don't need the pagan holiday. We don't need it. 6.4.6. That's it. What happened? Huh? Huh? You can talk. Huh? Yep, yep. Sunday, because it's not Monday and it's not Saturday. It's Sunday. All right. Today we're gonna have a lot of fake people that's gonna be waking up today, and they're gonna be headed to church in their fake suits, their fake ties, looking at God, telling him lies. You know what I mean? Just faking. A lot of fake pastors, people money they're taking. You know what I mean? Sitting up there telling all them lies, stuff like that. They got to do this and that for the church. You know? Shout out to all the real people out there, man. Shout out to all the real fathers out there. You know? Shout out to y'all. Keep on doing what y'all doing. I'm gonna talk about something today. Whoever catches on the replay, I want to talk about the quitters out there, man. I got a message for y'all, especially them dudes out there that don't like to work, either quit a job, stuff like that. Can't stick with a job, making excuses all the time. You know, crying about work, crying about this, crying about that. You know, and go around and don't act like you the man in the house. You know what I mean? My opinion, man. Some of y'all got to man up. You got to man up, man. Because a lot of y'all out there, man, when things get tough, when things get hard, you want to run away. You want to hide from your problems. You're willing, a lot of y'all willing to leave that woman alone to raise a kid on your own. You know, like Tupac said in that song, leave little Brenda to raise a kid on her own. Little Brenda didn't know no better when she was laying down. She didn't know she was going to end up as a single mom, you know? 'Cause a lot of y'all told her all those fake lies, those fake promises. And a lot of y'all dudes out there, man, y'all can't even keep a job at Wendy's. I seen a lot of dudes, man, they quit food service. Dudes be quitting food service and they don't even have like a plan. You quit trucking, quit your trucking job, and you didn't even have a job laid out. But yet still you got kids to take care of, and you want them to look up at you as a real father. You a real letdown. That's what you is. You know what I mean? You gotta work. You gotta do what's right, man. I really believe, in my opinion, this is my crazy opinion. Let me repeat. This is nothing I read from the Bible. This is just my opinion. But I believe it's a sin to be lazy. That's just me. Like this dude right here. I'm driving. I'm looking at the dude on the right, and he looked like he's out. He looked like he out there like he just gave up on life. I don't know what he doing right now. He looked like he gave up on life. I don't know what the hell he doing. He definitely look like he got some health and strength that can go and work. But a lot of people, man, they just quitting the life, man. They're quitters. If you quit, you're a quitter. Like if you quit without a laid out plan to move ahead, like if you quit without a laid out plan to get ahead or make a lateral move, even though I don't approve in lateral moves, but I understand. I don't if you quit without a plan or a lateral move, you're a quitter, right? And in my opinion, Sean, what's going on? In my opinion, if you're a quitter, like anytime they building a new prison, like they need to put you under the prison and build a prison on top of you because you mud, you're dirt, you're nothing, you're scum. This is the motivation y'all need, man. This is the motivation y'all don't want to hear early this morning, but you plan on quitting your job right now. Wait until you find another one, then quit. You know what I mean? Wait until you find another job. Quit the right way. And the right way for quitting is not putting in a 2 week notice. The right way of quitting is finding a job that's better than the job you have right now or lateral, even though I don't believe in lateral. I don't believe in 2 week notice. I believe in telling your employer that you're not going to be working there no more. You can tell them Monday, and your last day could be Monday. Now, y'all going to ask, why you don't believe in 2 week notice? Tell you why. I'm glad you asked. Because if they want to fire your ass on Friday, they going to fire your ass on Friday. If they want to fire you on Monday, they going to fire you on Monday. They want to fire you on Tuesday, they going to fire you on Tuesday. They're not going to give you a notice, hey, in 2 weeks, we're going to fire you. They don't care. Why should you care? Like a lot of people don't understand that they can resign a job the same day. It's a right way to do it. All you gotta do is type up a note for your information, Mr. or Mrs. such and such and such. Today will be my last day of working here. That's all you gotta do. That's a notice. That's all you need. You know how many people I know they put in their 2 week notice, try to be proper, and their employers got rid of them early because of hate. Man, the company I used to work for in Boca Raton, Florida, US Foods, they used to do that because they used to be butthurt when somebody put in a 2 week notice. Especially if you was in management. You was in management and you put in a 2 week notice, man, they liable to walk. They used to walk managers out on the same day that they put in the notice. Why? Because they're dirty. No, I'm not talking about U.S. food crossing the nation, because you guys know I respect the company. I'm talking about that particular branch, their way of thinking, their way of doing things when people want to move on is messed up. So why should we give them time? You know, like I believe if you find a job that's better than the job you have right now, let's just say it's Wednesday and the new job asks you, hey, when can you start? You look at them, you like, hell, I can start today. Shit, I can. When you want me to start? Where the uniform at? I can start right away. Cause at the end of the day, man, these folks don't care about you. These folks out here don't care about me. As much as you see me, as much as you see me talking about my company, because I respect the place that I work at. I have a lot of respect for the place that I work at. I enjoy my job and I respect the people that I work at. But at the end of the day, I know it's just business. These dudes, they going around on their day off representing their company, shirts on. Well, I do that. I like my company. I wear my company shirt sometimes when I'm home. But we ain't talking about me. So we talking about y'all. My company's different. I can do that. But anyway, I'm talking about y'all out there. Y'all going around on y'all day off, representing y'all company. They don't care about y'all. They don't care about you. Look in the mirror. You nothing but dust. You ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. They can get rid of us anytime. We gotta stay humble. And a lot of guys, man, they end up getting a position. They end up start making some money, and you start making some money. You start acting funny. You ain't nobody. You know what I mean? You start making some extra change, you rearrange. Like you ain't nobody, son. Act like you been there. You know what I mean? Like we stay the same. You know what I mean? We stay the same. Like we've been making money. We don't act funny. We don't change. We don't flex. We're not hype. We stay low key. That's what a real father do. You know what I mean? You see some people, man. If they get $1 raise, they gonna talk about it. They gonna let you hear about it. First of all, a lot of people out there they don't even understand money. They don't understand how to save money. They don't even understand the strictness. Like a lot of people out there, man, they want to buy a house. Let's just talk about that real quick, right? They want to buy a house. They don't even know how to be disciplined enough to save to pursue a house. They worrying about buying cars. I buy cars. I can do that. But I'm talking about y'all. I ain't talking about me. They worry about buying cars, hanging out in bars, hanging with stars, thinking they're on top of Mars, wasting money on candy bars. Your heart is full of scars. That don't make no sense. I'm just trying to rhyme, but like you gotta have money discipline. Gotta have money discipline when you're saving towards a goal. And this is the one, this is the only thing I struggle with when it comes to money. And I can admit it. The only thing I struggle with is the power of saying no. You got to know how to say no to family members, to kids, to your wife. You got to learn how to say no, peoples, because at the end of the day, they don't care if you go broke. So to all the real fathers out there, man, like stay humble, man. When you start making more money, just stay humble. Like it ain't that serious. Like, and to all the people out there, man, to all the fathers out there, if you got like a supervisor position in whatever you do, you got like a management position. Remember, at the end of the day, you're just dust. You ain't nothing. The people you the people you pass on your way up, the same people you won't pass when you're on your way down. Stay humble, my friend. Stay humble. Because at the end of the day, it ain't that serious. You're still a man. Hopefully, you still bleed the same blood I bleed. You know what I mean? So you gotta stay humble, man. Gotta stay humble, yo. And that's one thing I'm able to stay over the years, man. It's just a humble, low key, quietest person in the room. That's me, yo. I always stayed humble. You know what I mean? Because I respect the process. I respect helping people. I want to see people get ahead. I want to see people do something in life that they want to do. I want to see people better their life. All of that. A lot of people don't want to see that. Most of your haters are people in your corner, and you ain't gonna be successful until you understand that and realize that. Most of your haters are people that you know. You gotta understand this. So if you're in a group, if you like in a group right now, if you like 10 of y'all go out right now, if 10 of y'all go out, you have to be able in your mind to look at 4 to 5 people. You got to know that they're haters. And if you don't, you're an idiot. And you got to realize that and then keep it to yourself. As a matter of fact, I'm going to invent a shirt. I'm gonna make a shirt. You know what my shirt going to say? It's going to say, I know you're a hater. And I'm going to put a finger, I'm gonna point it. And whoever it hurts, it just hurts. I don't care. If it hurts you, that means I'm talking to you. Hater. Shout out to all the people that want to see people win. Shout out to all the people that want to see people get on top. I'll tell y'all a true story real quick. There's this guy. He run the same route that I run. Right? I run into him every now and then. He delivers bread. This man the other day he won a lot of money on scratch offs. I don't even want to talk about the amount of money. That ain't nobody business, but it's a lot of damn money. Like a lot. Like he won enough money, he don't even have to work no more, right? I was genuinely happy. I ain't know him like that. I just used to see him. I used to say, "What's up?" You know, you see people on your route, stuff like that. Say what's up to them because you end up seeing the same people every day and stuff like that. So I used to say what's up to him, stuff like that. But I'm genuinely happy for that guy. Most of y'all out there, y'all would hate on him. That's just real. Y'all would hate. A lot of y'all will wonder why it's not y'all that won. A lot of y'all don't even play, but y'all wish y'all would have won. You know what I mean? I'm genuinely happy to see people get ahead, man. How would you feel if your best friend became rich overnight? Can you deal with that? I can deal with that. I can deal with that so much, like to the point where I don't even care. And I say that in a way, it sounds like a mean way, but I say that in a genuine way, meaning that I don't care what you got. Because if you're a friend of mine, it shouldn't have to be about nothing that you got or nothing that you have or nothing that you want. Who cares about that? Those are the things. Because they go back to saying, look at that person trying to commit suicide. Like real talk. I swear to God. Like I'm not even lying. Like I don't know what hood I'm riding through right now. This lady literally stopped in the middle of the road for me to run her over. Like, Oh my God, like, you can't make this up. Only in Florida, yo. Like real talk, yo. But back to what I said, she threw me off guard, but she threw me off track for a second. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This woman literally came in the middle of the road trying to end her life, yo. I swear to you. What city is this? Um, I think huh? Kissimmee? Yeah, I think I'm in Kissimmee. Do it up, bro. Yeah, I think I'm in Kissimmee. Uh, right now, I don't even know the speed limit right now. I'm just not gonna be the car in the front till I see the speed limit. But I got a CDL, man, and a lot of these, yeah, a lot of these, yeah, Lou, I'm passing, tell you what I'm passing right now. I'm passing, well, I'm on Old Hickory Tree Road and 192, so I'm way out there. Old Hickory Tree Road, 192. You know where the Culvers is across the street from the Wawa, right next to the Mattress Firm. There's all these over there. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, yeah, St. Cloud, St. Cloud. Okay, okay, St. Cloud, St. Cloud, where the boys in blue they don't like you. And I'm about to pass Ashton right now, but I'm headed over there to Cocoa Beach real quick. Gotta take care of some business over in Cocoa Beach. Yep, I think the 192. I think this I'm gonna be passing through some familiar spots that I haven't been to in a long time. I haven't been on this road in a while. It's 192. As a matter of fact, I'm seeing a lot of places that like a lot of new places that recently just opened, man. I like the way that they're building up the communities across Florida. But yet still everybody still wanna live on top of people, man. Like right now I'm looking to move from where I'm at right now because a gazillion people they moved to where I live, man, and I don't want to move again. You know, I just don't want to be around nobody, man. You know, where I grew up in Jamaica, man, I had a lot of animals and stuff around me. I had people, but not that much people. You know, so I'm ready to move again, man. I'm trying to find that next spot in Florida, that next up and coming spot. Trying to get a yard where I can park my yacht. Yeah, right. Um, not getting a yacht, but I'm gonna end up getting a boat, little fishing boat that is. I'm gonna do. Shout out to everybody that's just waking up, man. You know, a lot of y'all fellas, if you waking up and probably getting breakfast in bed or whatever. Fellas, let me tell y'all something, man. Happy Father's Day, Roosevelt. If you waking up and your significant other, the carrier of your kids, if they want to make you breakfast, right? And you know in your heart they cannot cook, tell them it's okay. Tell them you all right. You want to live to see another day, man. And they don't know how to cook, tell them it's a bad look. And they don't know how to cook, tell them, yo, baby, I'm okay, man. It's okay. You know? You know? Tell them you rather go to Bucky's because when you eat their food, you just don't feel that lucky. Tell them you rather go to Chick-fil-A because their food just don't make the day. Tell them you want to go to Denny's because your food ain't even worth a penny. Tell them you rather go to IHOP because their food is so not. You know? Real for real, man. A lot of women out there, they gonna be trying to cook for the first time. Like, how did like a lot of women out there, man? They burn eggs, man. How do you burn eggs? Shout out to the lady, but I want to ask y'all some questions, man. The new generation, how y'all burn eggs? Burn eggs. A lot of women out there, they're so bad at cooking. They burn the water. How do you burn water? Hey, but all jokes aside, shout out to the woman out there that's going to get ready to cook a good breakfast for the hard-working father. You know, to me, like making a home cooking for me is says a lot more than just going out to eat on days like this. You know, but ain't nothing wrong with going out to eat, man, because nowadays people just got a fast-paced life, so people gotta go how they go. People gotta flow how they go. But at the end of the day, it's all about spending time together. You know what I'm saying? That's the key right there, man. A lot of fellas out there, I got to talk about this. I don't want to cause no problem today, but this is something that's on my heart that I got to talk about. I got a homeboy. This might fall for some of y'all out there. I got a homeboy out there. He's light skinned, right? Happy Father's Day to y'all. I got a homeboy. He is light skinned, right? And his kid is blacker than my tire. Let me repeat that, fellas. Happy Father's Day, y'all. I got a homeboy out there. I'm not talking bad about you, man. You're a real father. He is light skinned and his kid is blacker than my truck tires. And one day I went to his house
The amount of work that is
And
done
he
by
was like, "Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, this is my new son right here." And I was like, "Okay." I'm like, can I pick him up?" I picked up the boy, and I was looking at his
yeah.
kid,
Where is this house located?
and I'm looking at him.
Were you,
I
single
gave him
at
that
one
look.
point?
Then I looked back at the kid. I
Oh,
gave him that look. I was like, and
yeah, primary residence.
here comes his light skinned baby mother. First time I'm meeting
Oh,
her.
you and
So I got a light skinned homeboy. His baby mother is light skinned, but his baby is blacker than tar,
oh, that's
blacker than
what's
chalk.
up. Hell yeah. It's one of those things where you would want to run the numbers, not for the
So
money,
shout out to
but
those dads out there that
broker, run the numbers before you present it to your auntie and them,
uh
so that they'll get a little bit of profit and pay off
you've
your
been
dad.
trying to have kids
Because
for
between you and
years.
I, obviously, you don't. But on the market, you'll pay
And
more money. Yeah, so you have to
yeah,
present
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
with that.
yeah, yeah.
Run the your
If you
numbers.
have, if you don't,
Because at least
if
you
you
can
have
tell
an idea that you
your
might not be the
in-laws
father,
like, hey, stay in the family and blah blah
you
blah.
need to go talk to you need to go on one of them talk shows or something, man, because it's, I'm not even.
Now, I'm gonna
I
be
know this
back.
sounds like a
You
joke,
know
but
the
I'm being
beach
so
house
serious.
where y'all it'll be cheap for y'all
It sounds like a joke, but I'm
to
being
rent it,
serious. Like it's
right?
obvious sometimes.
Yeah, like it has to be affordable for
It
her.
is so obvious,
Yeah.
you know.
So what you were
But shout
saying?
out to all the real
It may not go to her.
happy Father's Day to everybody that's on there, man. Happy Father's Roosevelt. I know how you feel about your kids, man. Always want your kids by your side, no matter where you go.
You want it to be
Always trying to, always thinking to make your kid's life better.
yeah. You work with her new broker?
That's what real dads do. Man. Keep on doing it.
Oh, okay. Yanni, she
Nobody never tell you. I'm telling you now. I see. I hear it. I hear it, bro. Ever since I met you, it's all about your
because
kids.
I don't know which one she's
You
hooking
know.
up with, depending on the situation. Yanni's a beast. Now she is an A-type personality. I'm just gonna warn you.
Shout out to
Like,
all the real fathers out there.
yeah,
And
but you and her will because you have an A-type too. So like,
shout out to the
she's on it.
stepfather,
She's
man. You
doing
guys
her
got a
time
hard
of day.
job trying to
She gonna call you in
gain the
detail.
trust
Like,
of
she's A-type.
kids that are not
So
yours. It is not a
oh,
very
okay, so it's switched
easy
up.
thing to do. You
Why
know,
you?
it's very hard, difficult at times. You know, sometimes
Oh, you
kids
think
come into your life.
right? Oh, okay.
Some of them kind of rude. Some of them remind you that you're not their father, but
The kids.
you gotta just stay true to who you are and stay true to what you is. You know, treat them
Okay.
the way you
You
treat
definitely know
your
like
kids. You know,
the
they're
skill set.
going to eventually respect you. You know,
Why does it
they
seem like
have
first
no
world
choice but
that
to
the
respect
longest
you.
is an advertising?
You know, you gotta understand what they're going through. You know, sometimes you just gotta
So
be
now
patient.
I think
You know,
about.
1 minute they're
But yeah, no, that's a
real,
great
well,
idea. I
1 minute
love
their
that you are
father there,
being
and the next minute
who
their
my
father not there. So
cheeseburger.
you
Then
gotta
when you said there was a whole fight,
understand
and I was like, I
what
guess
they're
it's
going through. That's why
I
they're
guess it's
saying
saying,
this,
oh,
man. Like
yeah.
you have to
So
know what you're doing.
try your best. Try your best to see.
When you get serious, when you're getting serious with a woman with kids,
All
you
right.
gotta know what you're getting into.
Thank you.
It's not that easy as it sounds like it is. You know what I mean? Some of y'all preach to y'all this morning. Some of y'all, just because it looks good, you think it's all good. It's not all good. You know what I mean? Some of y'all take on the responsibility of becoming a stepfather for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids. That's a lot of responsibility. That's a lot. You gotta ask yourself, man, are you ready for that? Cause you gotta ask yourself sometimes, man, like you gotta keep it real. You gotta be serious with yourself, right? You gotta ask yourself, like, I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna go there. My producer told me not to go there. So I'm gonna leave that alone. The hell with my producers. I'm gonna go there. You gotta ask yourself sometimes,
What's wrong with you?
well,
What's wrong with
right? You gotta ask yourself sometimes, why is this young lady? She's 26. Why? What's she doing with 6 kids? With 7 baby daddies. Y'all go figure that one out. And y'all decided to be step baby daddy, step daddy. Y'all gotta know what y'all getting into. You know what I mean? Because a lot of y'all dudes out there, even though I'm joking, sometimes you gotta joke to get the point across. A lot of you guys gotta know what you're getting into. Because a lot of you guys aren't ready. So, I- huh?
you?
Oh. No, I might be going through some parts of where I'm gonna be losing signal. I can tell I'm losing signal for the numbers keep dropping off and coming on. So I'm losing signal. But it's not gonna stop me from trying to get my point across that a lot of you guys are not ready for fatherhood. It's not as easy as one, two, three. It's not as easy as do, re, mi. You gotta be a firm person. You gotta be strict. Sometimes you gotta know when to put down the hammer. Sometimes you gotta know when to say no. Sometimes you gotta know that it's cool to be uncool. That's what being a father is all about. You know what I mean? Uh, I ain't got nothing bad to say, so I'm not even gonna go there. But shout out to all the fathers that did their little part in creating life. I guess, yeah, life, in creating life. Even though y'all went about y'all business, I guess we gotta give y'all the respect for doing what y'all did for 5 minutes. Shout out to y'all out there, man. Shout out to all the grandfathers. Um, some grandfathers play a major role in kids' life. You know, even if you don't know if you're coming or going, you know, you got some grandfathers out there Uh, they doing this. They doing this for their grandkids. They spend more than 2 hours with that kid. They live crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They ain't their kids. They're not responsible. But I'm just saying, shout out to the real grandfather that can literally sit down with a kid all day. It ain't easy. These kids nowadays are bad. So it's not easy to do all that. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody, man, out there. Day like this, a lot of those breakfast places gonna be packed today, like IHOP, Denny's, Waffles, um, Denny's, Waffles, IHOP. What's another one? That's a nice house. What's another one? Shit. What's the name of it? Betty Crocker. No, Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. Um, what the other one? All those breakfast places, man, that got the fake breakfast, man. Waffles is as real as it gets. Like all them other places, man, I don't really like them like that. Hotel House is all right. All going in all the little diners, you know, people gonna be making good tips today. You know, I'm riding on the road right now, man. I'm looking at this car riding. I don't think they had any type of clue where they're going right now. Or maybe that was a cop. See them making a sudden U-turn. Yeah, that was a cop in one of those undercover cars. 10 times, like when I see a cop in an undercover car, 9 out of 10 times I can make it out. Just, just being a truck driver and being on the road all the time, I can kind of tell what an undercover cop car look like. The only one that gets me sometimes is like those SUVs. Like you'll see like a random Ford F-150 that's actually a cop. Like that. They just drive funny. Like they drive up next to you and they'll drive your speed and then they'll look at you and like I see you there, buddy. But I guess it's a job. I respect their job for what they do. You know, I mean, if I was a cop, I would want to be an undercover too. You know, yo, let me tell you something. God did a good job by not making me a cop. Let me just put that out. Because I would pull people over and harass people. I think I would take my job to the extreme. You know, I would be like, especially if I was a cop in a small city. Man, man, oh man. Yeah, I'm glad I'm glad I was a cop. I mean, I wouldn't do nothing illegal. I'd be doing my job, but I'd probably take it overboard. Probably pull people over like, hey, you got a broken tail light. No, I don't, officer. I'll be like, give me a second. Break it. I'm like, now you do. Step on out the car. You know? pull people over, just like they do in Jamaica, like pull people over. They probably have a little stash of weed on them. Like, you can go to jail for this, right? What can you do for me? And I just go to jail. They probably take a bribe here and there. So you know what? I'm glad I'm not a cop, man, because I'll take the job overboard. You know, to the real cops out there, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all do an important job. Y'all play an important role in today's society. I look at some of the salary across the country and what cops are getting paid, you know, uh, and I salute y'all for continuing to go to work every day. I think your salary should be a lot more, because basically putting your life on the line, man. And I still see some departments that's paying in the high 40s, the low 50s, and I think that should be a little higher. Being honest, I'm not being a liar. I think that should be higher. My standard of pay for cops should start off somewhere around 70 to the 80. Start should start around 70 to 80 um, thousand a year to be a cop, and that's just my opinion. Um, you know, what y'all think about that, man? You know, let me know. Teachers too. Teachers should be getting paid too. They play an important role in the future fathers of today's society. And yet still you have some schools. It's hard to hear about a school that start with the same amount of teacher in the beginning of the school year and finish with the same amount of teachers. People coming and going as if they're working at Dunkin' Donuts. Not saying nothing bad about people that are working at Dunkin' Donuts, but you understand what I mean. They treat the job as if it ain't nothing because a lot of their pay reflects that it ain't nothing. And the kids' education nowadays is actually something. So I think that their pay needs to reflect that it's actually something. And the government, local government, uh, they should look into raising teachers' pay, but they're more focused on foolery. You know what I mean? Not even going to talk about what they're more focused on because that could be a subject that we be talking about all day. But and I know that it's a joke when it comes to paying these teachers across the board. Mhm. Right now, I'm riding through Brevard County, and I'm looking left, I'm looking right, and I see nothing but land, yo. Even though it's a lot of farmlands, but still, there's a lot of places to live in Florida still. But, you know, it always comes down to like why everybody want to live around each other, man. I don't know. I don't understand it. You know, I got like another 20 miles to drive. I'm just on the stream yard killing time. I'm really trying to see if I can run my mouth for another 20 miles. Do I have enough to talk about for another 20 miles? Maybe I should start a talk show. I don't know. You know, I have no idea, man. But if it ever go that route where I have a talk show or develop a podcast, I would definitely need like co co co-host, coworkers, partners. But to me, it made the subject more fun, more entertaining, um, livelier, stuff like that. Some of my favorite podcasts to watch nowadays, I like to watch the Pivot, even though I haven't watched it in a long time. I like to watch uh, Shannon Sharp podcast whenever he interviews somebody that I actually like hearing them interview. Talking about Shannon Sharp, shout out to him. He got an extension with ESPN, so they liked the work that he did when he first came on. So I think they're extending his contract and possibly doing other things on ESPN. But I'm gonna be honest with you, the way that brother was going, the way that brother was flowing, he was doing a good job without ESPN, man. But the best thing he could ever do for himself is doing a podcast. You know, obviously when Shannon Sharp, when he left Skip Bayless, Undisputed hasn't been the same ever since. It's been lame. It's been like repeatable. You know, same thing over and over again. Um, predictable. You know, Undisputed haven't been the same. One of the things that saved Undisputed a little is the fact that Paul Pierce is now on the show and kind of save Undisputed a little. But other than that, it's lame to me, in my opinion. You know, I like watching the nightcap, Shannon Sharp, and Chad Johnson is a good pair. They're like a perfect match to do a podcast together. Like I think doing a podcast, you can't just like point at anybody, but like, hey, you want to do a podcast? No, I think it needs to be a perfect match, stuff like that. Well, I don't know where I'm at, boy, but I gotta take a piss. What the hell, man, I need a gas station to come up real quick or something. Oh yeah, I think I see a gas station coming up. Yeah, you know how long I've been holding this? Man, oh man, bro. Man, oh man. That's all I gotta say. Oh my God, I think I see the 95. I see life. Oh yeah. think I see the 95. Yep, I see the 95, y'all. You know, I've been holding this. God damn. Hey, some of y'all truck drivers out there, y'all don't hold it, man. Y'all just, boy, I don't even want to talk about y'all today. Y'all nasty asses. Oh, they doing a lot of building and what the hell is that lady doing? Where the hell is she walking from? I don't see no houses down there. Oh, oh, she walking from the hotel?
She might not
Uh,
leave.
huh?
She might not.
You can tell when you're in a good neighborhood, man. You gonna see a lady jogging, or you gonna see older people doing the power walking, people walking dogs, stuff like that. Uh, their liquor store looking all nice, stuff like that. You can tell you're in a good neighborhood. You can tell the taxes are high. The neighborhood's clean, you know? Becky's power walking and stuff like that, you know? Checking her watch, see what time the girl's gonna be ready for breakfast, you know? Pushing the prom, kids in the prom. What the hell is that? I don't remember that. Oh, shit. Yup. Back to civilization. Thank God, boy. Finally got out those bushes, man. Finally got out those bushes. Ghost Town Bullies in the building. What's up, bro? Back to some type of civilization. But I just said I'm back to civilization when I just realized I'm in Melbourne. If you know, you know. You guys know how y'all get down in Melbourne. Like Melbourne is good, but you know the bad places. Oh, I got it. Go. I'm gonna put y'all on hold for a minute, man. But I gotta go. I'll be back. Straight. No, I'm gonna give feet. Feet my face. Money straight. Huh? What? Money straight. Okay. Yep, yep. We're back. Oh, trying to see some. No, put on your GPS. Put on the page. Huh? Oh, well, we're here. We're not talking to wait. Put on my seatbelt. I ain't gonna lie. One of the reasons I know I'm supposed to wear my seatbelt for the right thing, but whoever invented that annoying sound that be on these cars, huh? Let me tell you, one of the reasons that I believe that what I'm trying to say. Oh, I believe in wearing a seatbelt, but the annoying noise that these cars make when you don't have your seatbelt on, it motivates me to put it on because I hate hearing noise. I mean, so that was a good invention, man. Whoever came up with that, it's a lifesaver. Save a lot of people's life, man. A lot of people. So shout out to whoever created that. Shout out to Omar in the building. Riding through this city right now. One thing I noticed that jumped out to me: there's a lot of business that's closing down. A lot of business has closed down over the years. A lot of these places got to realize that they gotta they, they fail to make changes. Like, you gotta make changes. You can't be the same as a business. Oh, no. Even that one business that stood out to me that's closing left and right is Red Lobster. They're closing left and right. Who else closed? Burger King closed a lot of restaurants. Deservingly slow, but I don't think I ever went to Burger King and got good customer service. I don't know what it is about Burger King. It must be something in the contract that said they need to give y'all bad customer service, or give y'all attitude, give y'all something, but it ain't no good. You know? Oh, Friendlies is closing. A lot of places are closing down, man. And I'm surprised that the traditional malls are still open. I'm very surprised at that. I'm surprised at that. I thought they would be long gone by now. But anybody that works inside of a mall, like I would advise you to start looking for another job. These malls are dead. These malls have died. You know, Target, they're not closing, but I guess you want to call it smart business. They're downsizing. You know, no, they're not closing. They got that sloppy, cheap, fake burgers everywhere, and people hooked to that crap. They ain't going nowhere. Mhm. Publix, they remain strong. I guess people like wasting money, so that's why they go to Publix. You know, some Popeyes have closed. I guess downsizing. Chick-fil-A, they're steadily multiplying. Fridays, I don't know if they're closing or not, but they need to close. Their food have became generic over the years. I can't tell when the last time I went to a Fridays. Um, First Watch, they need to close. I don't know if they're closing, but they need to close. Their breakfast is so generic. Their breakfast is more about the looks. You know? BJ's, I didn't know about that place. Steak and Shake, they're in trouble. They're not. They're not doing it like that. Chipotle, they're doing good. A lot of places are closing, man. A lot of subways have closed. A lot of subways have remained strong. You know, I don't know why Walmart have anything locked up. And you're right about trying to get some help in Walmart, man. You're right about that. Like they be locking things up, and you literally gotta run around the store to find some help. Like sprinting around the store. Like that's the only place I go to. Like if you look at somebody that's working, they look the other way. Like, hey, don't bother me. Like I feel some type of way. I feel bad if I want to ask a employee for Walmart for some help. I feel like they make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. You know, like they make me feel like if I ask them for help, man, I'm gonna get paid for that. I'm gonna get paid to talk to you. My bad. I'm sorry, but can you help me? Can you help me find the cereal? You know, that's how Walmart employees make me feel, man. That's why I'd rather go waste my money at Target. rather go online. A lot of them, they just don't have customer service no more. They don't have it. You know? So, yeah. These mom and pop breakfast spots, they the ones that really taking over, man. Mom and pop breakfast spot, but no, that's a golf song. But almost at my destination, man. I'm get ready to get off of here. I just want to say Happy Father's Day to anybody out there that cares. Hope y'all enjoy y'all day. I gotta get out of here. I get out of here. I gotta start paying attention to the GPS. Weird looking at houses. Oh my God! Can somebody really live like that? What is that? Yeah. Some people, man, they be thinking things be looking good. Like seeing these ugly ass houses, they're brand new, and I bet you them people in there think it look good, especially those new Tesla trucks. Anyway, man, I'll talk to y'all later.